Hey, how you doing, Judd? Over at Fults Roofing Company. My name is Christa, and it was so great to chat with you on Friday. I think we talked on Friday, and I told you about a video I wanted to send you. And so, as promised, here is your custom video. We also call it a screencast for Fults Roofing Company. Um, and in this video today, we're going to cover three key tips that you can start implementing right now to really bring in more business. I mean, the ultimate, is to bring in more business, to bring in more clients, to really for your website to become like a magnet in Google and really begin attracting those clients, bringing them in, increasing your monthly revenue. And so I want to go over three key tips that's going to help you do that. Now, you might be wondering, why in the world would I take the time out of my busy schedule to sit and make a video for you, for your company? Well, the truth fact of the matter is that I have come across, in my time doing this, I've come across a lot of SEO businesses, a lot of people who claim to know about SEO but honestly do not. And so I've seen way too many roofers flushing money down the drain, wasting money, and not really getting results. And so I really do this just to lay out the facts, to lay out the numbers, to show you guys how easy it is, how doable, how feasible it is to outrank your competition. And so I do it to really educate, to provide a value up front, and just to show you the possibilities with that what can happen with your website. A website is far more than just a great design. A website is far more than just information. A website is even far more than just something to point to when potential clients ask you about what you do. And so I want to talk a little bit about that today. Right now, we are just over 2 minutes. And so I do want to try to keep this brief. I want to respect your time, but I also want to I want to really provide some detailed information and kind of move past the surface so that you can actually take this and do something with it. Because to be honest, Judd, what is the point of doing this and sending it to you if you can't do anything with it? And so I would rather spend a little bit more time and provide you with something you can actually use. So let's jump in, and I'm excited, by the way. And yeah, also side note, this is a pretty sick logo. So great job on that. I love the logo. Love the brightness of the page. So and the gray really looks good against that white background. So whoever designed that logo, they did a great job. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So content, citations, and backlinks. When I'm talking about content, I'm talking about everything on your front page, and that includes the pictures, and it also includes what's behind the pictures. Google has changed a lot, which is something people don't know. I like to let people know. Google has changed in the past 5 to 10, 15 years. I would say really in the past 5 years, because they pay much more attention to content and to keywords than they used to. And so if you've got a web design company, let's say I've got a website, I want it designed, I take it to a designer, they may be able to give me a great looking website back. But if they don't know anything about SEO, it's not going to really matter much to Google. So I tell people, your clients, your customers may care about your design, but Google actually doesn't care that much. It's important now. Don't get me wrong, design is important, but I want to really nail in the things that are crucial when we're talking about ranking in Google. So when we're talking about content, like I said, content is everything on the front page, including the pictures and what's behind the pictures. A quick thing that I would encourage you to do, it would take 5 seconds for you to do this on your end, is if you go here, I right-clicked on your logo, by the way, which is an image, and you hit Save Image As. So it says Logo 1. I'd encourage you to save that as a keyword. So put a keyword behind the picture instead of Logo 1. By the way, this is amazing. The brightness of this picture, this home is beautiful, first of all. But the colors I feel like really highlight the roof. I feel like the contrast. So great photo. Um, Even like, so right here, you can also do the same thing here. Save image as and throw in a keyword instead of Fults Roofing logo. That'll really help you guys optimize on that keyword. So you can do that. Go throughout. I'd encourage you to go through every page and do that for every photo that can be clicked on, right clicked on. So Google likes to see also about 1,000 to 2,000 content, words of content. So I'd encourage you though. I looked on Ace Repair, so this is their website. They've got more content, but it's not like I like the design of yours better. And I'm not just saying that. I really do. I think it is more. I think so. Going back to here. Well, that's something I'm going to cover in a second. Going back to here, this is more inviting, I guess is a word I would use. So they've got more content. I crawled their website. On their front page, they've got about a little bit over 2,000 words. So I think it's like 2,132. Like I said, I know this is really specific, but I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to content. So I think they've got about 2,132 words of content on their front page. So therefore, just being really technical, I'd encourage you to throw up 2,500 words. That'll beat them out easily in content. Really, and optimizing those keywords, key terms, and key phrases that potential clients are using when they are searching for the type of services you have to offer. And while we're talking about keywords, I don't want to stay on this too long, but I do want to be helpful. So like, if you look here, let me find something with a lower KD. So Roof Repair Austin, we've got on average about 150 people searching for that per month. So you could easily capitalize on that key term. Might be something you might want to put behind your pictures actually. Roof Leak Repair Austin. That is a very low KD just stands for keyword difficulty. So it's only 3. You can really optimize on that keyword. So this is a list. You can optimize on it. Throw in some of these key phrases and do one every 100 so that Google doesn't dock you for something we call keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing. That's right. Second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. So if we go over here in Google, I've typed in roofing repair Austin. And if we come down here, by the way, this is just called the Google Map Pack. It's good with like optimizing on location, sites, and everything. So if we look here at Austin Roofing and Construction, I'm not sure if you've heard of them, but so their company information is listed right here. So a citation is pretty much, which you're in here as well, somewhere in here. But I put in a keyword up there. So this is what popped up, and we've got business name, business number, and business address. So a citation is pretty much your business information listed accurately across multiple online platforms. So Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, even I want to say Better Business Bureau as well. Yeah. And many others across online platforms. So you want to make sure, a couple things to note about citations. I use a tool called White Spark. So let's say I was going into this, I wanted to really give your SEO a boost. I would look and see what specific citations your competition has, and I would get you the same ones and more. So that's how it works. You want to get your information listed across the same platforms and more. You also want to make sure it's accurate. And I really want to zoom in on accuracy because I have seen businesses actually drop down because their information is not accurate in multiple platforms. Google looks at that and they look at that as kind of an invalid citation. And they do dock points for it. A lot of people don't know that, but they do dock points for that. It can hurt how well you are ranking in Google. So that's something I actually encourage you to do. Next time you've got a few minutes, is just to go look at where your information is listed and make sure it's accurate. So that is citations. Third thing I want to talk about is something called backlinks, and this is a final tip I want to go over. And let's see here. Okay, so I use a tool called Ahrefs. You may hear other platforms like Ahrefs. You might hear of them. So there's one called Majestic. There's another one called SEO Quake. They all kind of show the same information. Some of them have extra benefits. I love Ahrefs. I'm a fan of Ahrefs. I've gotten pretty good at using it. And so these things are kind of like a learning curve, but once you learn it, you just grow pretty quickly. So I love Ahrefs, and it helps me track progress if I'm working on a site. I like numbers. Like I said, I love numbers. I'm a results-driven person, and so Ahrefs allows me to track my progress. So I put in your website here, and I saw that you have 16 referring domains giving you 72 backlinks. Backlinks is pretty much one site, one platform, even a blog, passing power or something we call link juice back to your site. It grows your authority pretty much. So the more backlinks you have, the more backlinks a business has. This domain rating will grow. This is on a scale of 1 to 100, and this URL rating will also grow. And so it really strengthens your site. I want you to think of, let's say you join a company, you are new to the company, but you want to get to know the higher up executives of the company. And let's say you become friends with someone else in the company, and later on you find out they are really solid friends with the higher up executives. So now, just because you have linked up with someone who has more popularity, you automatically have more popularity. So I want you to think of backlinks in that way. I want you to think of your website, your online domain hooking up with other websites and other domains that have authority to really boost you. And those domains are recommending your site. So I want you to imagine that, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 1,000 people in Austin are constantly talking about Fults Roofing. They're constantly talking about your business. They're recommending you, and your popularity is growing as a result of it. That is the same thing. That is the same kind of metaphor I want us to use, but just in online digital terms. So yeah, that's backlinks. And I can also go into your competition. I see they've got 666 referring domains. This lights up because I can actually click on it and see where their backlinks are coming from. And so, excuse me, that is the key to beating out your competition. Is just like content and just like citations, we want to grow above our competition also in backlinks. And so that is pretty much like what I wanted to cover in this video. I hope this information was helpful to you, Judd, and that you got something out of it. If you feel like, or if you have any questions, or if you feel like I can help you guys out, if you want help with any of this, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, it's no harm, it's no foul. Please feel free still to take these tips from me and using them today to really boost your ranking in Google, bring in more revenue, bring in more clients. This website is way too beautiful for people to not see. And you're a pretty awesome dude. So it was really good to chat with you on Friday. I enjoyed that. And so yeah, I think that's about it. I look forward to talking to you soon. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.